look like 007. Ladies and gentlemen, to be inducted into the Merseybeay Hall of Fame, will you please welcome on stage the legendary Farons from Farons Flamingos. Come on, let's hear it.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. And he is a legend, this fella. He is an absolute legend. And I'm glad to say he's still on his feet. System working well, sir. Come here. Just think, kid, if you'd had a big hit record of 2 or 3 or 4, this would have been the bloody Georges at all now. 7%. Absolutely lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure to work with this fella for a number of years. Way back when, Star Club days, Cavern Club, any and everywhere. He's been fortunate. He's been like a lot of the guys. He once worked with, what was the name of them from Birmingham? Brian Poole and the Tremolows. Brian Poole and the Tremolows. You don't get. Are there any children in? Well, you go and get what you go and get what they do to turkeys. He was just going to say then. Because the reason why I mentioned Brian Poole and the Tremolows, folks, he worked with Brian Poole and the Tremolows, and on the evening he sang a particular song, and Brian Poole asked him for the words of it. And Faron, being Faron, because he's a lovely fella, he wrote the words down for Brian Poole. And Brian Poole went back to Birmingham and then into London and got in the studios and recorded a thing which I do believe was called Do You Love Me? And it went to #1 in the bloody hit parade. And that's right, how lucky we get on this shit. It's how the cookie crumbles. I don't know of anybody who deserves being inducted into anything more than this one. There was a thought there you could have for a moment if you like. But he's suffered a lot of things since happened to be in the last 5-6 years. But we're delighted to say he's still here with us. He actually let me down in the Yankee bet recently when the other 3 died, but he survived, so I only had 3 of them. But he's a lovely fella. I've got a photograph of him and I on the stage at the Mersey Cats at the Old Lawn in Liverpool, just by the ancient racecourse, and he's actually sat in a wheelchair playing a bass guitar. If the man himself is just, you know, you can't get him down. His one wish, and I sincerely hope it doesn't happen for a hell of a long time, I do believe his wish is to snuff it on stage while he's working. Listen, he wants to go while he's on stage working, but not yet. You still owe me some money. What about that fiver? Farron says here, the Merseybeay story, and it could never ever be written without you being included in it. So, the Merseybeay story, Fort New Brighton, hereby officially inducts Faron into the Merseybeay Hall of Fame on the 25th of August 2008 in acknowledgement of his work and services, achievements in music and Merseybeay history. Alan Schroeder, inductee number. Oh boy, here, what was it? 007, boy. He could not stand. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, Mr. William Ruffley! Faron! Lovely fella, God bless you. All the very best, kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is actually 35 years since Faron released Do You Love Me. It is indeed this very month, and to celebrate that, it certainly answers the question. For 35 years you said to people, do you love me? 35 years of Do You Love Me asking that question, and the answer is everyone does. But I put together this anthology of pictures of Faron, 7 stages of Faron's life. This picture here is the earliest picture ever of Faron. I think it was Robin and the Ravens then. There's a picture of Faron put out by his record company, a picture with the Flamingos, a picture with the Big Three, because Faron was with the Big Three for a while, and later pictures at the Matthew Street Festival and raising money for the Mersey Cats. So you're an all-round good guy, Faron. There's also a ticket there when you performed with the Beatles and your mate Jerry the Pacemakers at the Tower Ballroom. So, as a photo journalist, your #1 fans of the Cavaliers, I'd like to have that as well. Thank you.
this, and you know, everybody, oh wow, man, this is weird. I'm looking for my group, there's nobody here.
Reg!
Oh yeah, Archie's here. Alright, okay, well, all together, on with Christian song. No, this is really a kind of a shock, because Archie, my mate, my drummer Archie, he's there in a wheelchair. He's the biggest inspiration I've ever had, because you know when I've been down, you know, you have a heart attack, what's a heart attack? And I'm fine with them and a couple of strokes. But you know, when I see Archie, I say, well, wow, man, if he can do it, I can still do it. So I've got a new record coming out. I've got to push this, haven't I? A new record coming out this month, and it's for Liverpool 2008. And the CD is called Class of 64. And you've got the Merseybeay, myself, the Merseybeay, and myself. But it really is. It comes out this month. So